What's up, everybody? This is a Force of Nature Spiritual Awakening, and today we're going to be talking about the moon in Gemini. Okay, so first let's break down the moon. What's your moon? Your moon is your deepest emotions, it's your feelings, it's the way that you react to certain situations. Um, the moon is a private place, so a lot of people are not going to know your moon sign from just meeting you. It's going to have to be someone that's very close to you, um your mother, sister, brother, hopefully a mate. you know but it's definitely not going to be somebody that you don't know or doesn't know you. Okay, the moon has to do with the fourth house. The fourth house is about home, family, roots, the domestics, early childhood upbringing. Um, it has to do with your mother and the way that she raised you, the way that you perceived her to have raised you. Okay, um, let's talk about Mercury. Mercury is the planet of communication. Okay, so Mercury is one of the fastest moving planets. It is the fastest moving planet in the zodiac sign. So these people are constantly thinking, and wanting to communicate how they feel to people. Okay, want to communicate. Big on that. So let's talk about Gemini. Gemini, it's an intellectual sign. It's ruled over with Mercury. Gemini is associated with Virgo. They both have the same Mercury ruler. Okay. But very intellectual sign, idealistic, okay, big on communication. They could be indecisive, have a restless nature, you know, but they are very adaptable people. So let's jump right into this. Moon in Gemini. Okay. People, let's talk about how your mom could have raised you. So you could have had a mother who was very intellectual herself, knew a lot of shit, okay, knows a lot of things. So she could have very well have been the type of parent that wanted you to learn very quickly, know a lot of stuff. You know, she could have been on you about learning and things like that, because you need to know certain things in this world. You need to know how to move around. Okay. Um, you could have had a mother too that you really needed to be there for her um, emotionally. Okay. So she could have had mental issues or things going on with her, and you could have had to been the person to step in. Okay. Gemini has the childlike energy, okay, going on. So your mother could have been very childlike in nature. You know, she may have had you at a young age. And even if she didn't, you know, she still could have had a childlike nature. Okay. So now as an adult, okay, you may feel like you have to take care of your mother. You might have to take care of your mother. You know, her mental capacity could be fading, or um, just you have to step in and you have to be the parent and make sure things is good and okay. You know, where more so it's usually the other way around. Okay. So, Moon and Gemini individuals in general. Okay. So these type of people are very um what's the word? Moon and Gemini people really need intellectual stimulation in a relationship or a friendship. Okay, they get bored very fast. So with that being said, they're not going to just you know, go out with you and, you know, just watch a movie all the damn time. You know, they have to be mentally stimulated. Okay? They're exciting people and they like exciting people. Okay, so if you're boring to them, they ain't going to keep doing this. You know, they love social media. They love getting out there, meeting different people, learning different things, getting a whole bunch of information. Okay, they love those things. All right. They need to be a little bit more better as far as being stable, because they could be all over the place. You know, they're flirts. You know, they'll flirt a lot with people and things like that, but it really has more to do with just being sociable. Okay, they really love to be sociable. They really love that. So, um, anybody that's dealing with a Moon and Gemini person needs to know that they need you to understand that they feel things on a more intellectual, logical level, opposed to um, I feel like this every single day. I'm hurt. I'm heartbroken. You know, you could break their heart today, and tomorrow you would think they really kind of didn't break their heart. So, like I said, you really have to know a Moon and Gemini person personally to see that they still feel a way or they still hurting. Because if you don't, you would think, what, he ain't never give a fuck, she ain't never give a fuck. And it ain't that they didn't give a fuck, but when they come to a conclusion and they come to a decision in their mind that this is how it's going to be and this is how it is and this is what it's gotten to, they can let things go. Okay, now um if they have a mental connection with you, it can be difficult for them to let you go completely. Okay, because they like to have their hands in a whole bunch of different areas, you know, like they over here, they over there, they over here, they everywhere. You know, they love to go out, they love to have a good time, they love to party, they love people, friends, and a lot of times they friends can even become like a sibling to them. Okay, they can have home girls that they feel like is their sister, home boys they feel like that's their brother, more than sometimes even their actual siblings. Okay, so they're real big on that. But one thing about them, it's hard to pin them down. So anybody that's dealing with them, um, relationship wise, okay, if you think that you about to come in the picture, you about to change how they move, you're not changing how they move. Okay, they might try to compromise, but like I said, at the end of the day, they free spirits. Okay, they love doing their own thing, getting up and going when they feel like it. You cannot just control them. Okay, and I seen this happen several times. You know, people try to control people, and with them, it's not happening. It's not happening. They'll let you know, and they could communicate that with you. You know, they're real big on communication, so they will let you know, like, look, I just want to be free and I want to do my own thing. I'm a free spirit. They'll let you know. You know, then it's not hard for them to let you know that. But anybody that's involved with them need to know that you have to really grab their attention. They need to be able to talk to you about things and feel comfortable with talking to you about things. That's what they're intrigued by. Okay, they're very idealistic, so they're going to come out and show up in a way. You know, they're going to show up with, they want to hear how you feel. You know, they say that they could be a little, you know, a little cold, but that really more pops up when you have slighted them or hurt them in a way, you know, and that's where they'll become more distant, because other than that, they're all about, you know, having a good time and parties and get-togethers. They really love that. They could be the life of a party a lot of times, you know. Um, but Moon and Gemini, what else can I say about Moon and Gemini? Um, they really need to meditate, okay, and focus on a main goal. Okay, that's a big thing that they need to do. They think so much, they think a lot, you know, but over here, they're thinking about a business. Over here, they're thinking about the domestics. Over here, they're thinking about that. So they need to just focus on one thing at a time and tackle it on that way. Okay, because like I said, they could be a little unreliable at times. You know, sometimes people promise more than what they can deliver a lot of times. And that could become an issue with certain people. You know, if you said you're going to do this, then do it. You know, if you said that you was going to be paying this bill, then just do what you just said. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of times things come up because they're so like changeable. You know, Gemini is very changeable. They could change their mind very quickly. They can be in a relationship with somebody and you know, feel like they in love, and all of a sudden it's the change. Your feelings change, the way that you felt changed, and it can almost seem like it's overnight, and it really could confuse your partner, the person that you're with this changeable energy. Okay. But they really look for excitement in a partner. So they could be with people, as long as you're exciting and intriguing, and giving that kind of energy, they will stay and be with you. They really learn they really need to learn how to be more loyal people. Okay, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they're not loyal people, but they really need to learn the meaning of loyalty. Okay, because some people are just a little bit more solid in nature, you see, where them, they could be here one minute, be somewhere else the next. Okay. And that's some deep shit. Even with friendships and stuff like that. They can be cool with people and have acquaintances and things like that. They're gonna know a lot of people. And a lot of times they can befriend co-workers and people that they just met along the way. And they might have, oh, this is my homegirl now, this my homeboy, and you like, you just met them, like you don't even know them, but to them, it's something about them where they could vibe with them, and they really look for that. So they can easily be in a relationship and lose interest in the relationship. you know they can lose interest very fast. So you really have to grab their attention and just know that they do need their space. They don't want that clinginess. You cannot just be clingy to them or always up under them, wanting to be around them all the time. They need their space. They need to have time to themselves. You know, be around friends. Or even if it's just going out to a bar and it's just another friend that they're chilling with. It doesn't have to be a group. It could just be somebody else other than their partner. They need that time to themselves because that's what they're all about. They have to be into a lot of social dynamics. Okay, because it's a lot of information going on. They all about information, putting it together, and all of that kind of good stuff. All right, but yes, I do have a friend with this placement, and I see this play out so many different ways. I know a couple of people. It's not just one. And they really could be the life of the party, as I said before. You know, uh, I think that's all I have to say about Moon and Gemini for now. I will be going more in depth into the signs with the Moon in this and the Moon in that, from the woman's perspective, from the men's perspective. I'm going to be going more into depth so that you can understand it a little bit more. Um, I do have an online store. It's Shopify, Grimy Gear at Shopify. I'm going to have everything in the description if you need that information. We have a lot of different things, a wide range of variety for you, and you can check that out. If you need me to cater an event for you, you can hit me up at Supremroyalcatering at gmail.com. If you need my husband to do any work around the house or at a business, anything that you need him to do, he can. So please contact him at aronnesbit90 at gmail.com. So this has been A Force of Nature, Spiritual Awakening, and love is love. Peace and blessings to you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. See you in the next one.